Hello! This video is part of a series where I read over old issues of my comic Hellgate and give some commentary. Hellgate started in 2003 when I was 15 and ran till 2009. You can read it for free at jaegercomics.com. This footage was captured from my streams over at twitch.tv/Jaeger_comics. Alright, this is Battle 19, A New Team. Looks like it's from 2006. Can't tell if it's a 6 or an 8. It's kind of pixelated. I think 6. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, oh god, it's not 8. That's way too late. Yeah, it's 2006. So it's still... I've graduated high school at this point, but we're still in that same year. All right, last time on Hellgate, Battle 18, A Peaceful Day in the Life of Lucas. In a city with a demon problem, Lucas attempts to slay a demon, but he quickly learns that only the Jaeger sword can do that. Thankfully, Neil arrives just in time. So yeah, last time was that weird issue that just follows two unknown characters, Lucas and Kayla. So it turns out Kayla was a demon. Lucas is a guy who thinks he can slay demons. He can't. Neil shows up. Check out the last video for that and all of its missed potential. So first we start again with our per issue check-in on Courtney. She still got the scratch on her cheek from the cat last time. We see Neil's Jaeger sword just in the dirt. Jessica and Jesse looking on. And then here's Neil facing down a demon. It's hard to tell, but they are surrounded by flames. As long as your sword is on the other side of my mystic flames, your energies are cut off, which means no transforming and no summoning your sword like you did back at ERC. Then I'll just... No! If you touch the Jaeger sword, it will burn you. Only a Jaeger can touch the sword. How do you know that? Has anyone tried? It's just something Demonic told me, that's all. Damn. Neil's really sweating. This isn't good. But, meanwhile, elsewhere... Damn! Looks like this girl's cornered by two creeps. I'm trapped. Take a look at her. She'll be fun. I can tell you have a nice body under those clothes. Stop right there. Sorry, let me get that voice right. Stop right there. Who says? My name's DJ. Just call me Sergeant. You think you're a hero? You think you can take me? Boom, punch in the gut. Boom, punch in the face. That's actually, I like that punch in the face there. It's not bad. Bastard! Oh, DJ got him in the ghibli bits. Wow. That should do it. You okay? That voice is still wrong, but I'll refine it. I'm fine. My name's Sammy. I'm Brian. And this is DJ. Yo. So what are you doing around here? I'm looking for a kid named Neil. Neil Jaeger? Yeah, why? Me and DJ are looking for him too. We've been on the bus here, so we decided to search together. Care to join us? Yeah, okay. Some time passes. Just walking through the streets. So we know he's staying in a house outside of town. But which direction? Oh, look, it's Amber. Now let's see. Jessica might like these apples. Hey there. You're cute for a colored girl. Colored? Why don't you let me take a peek under that tube top? No. Why don't you let her be? Why should I? Because what you're doing is wrong. Why don't you mind your own? Throws in a punch and uppercut. Wow. You're going to pay for messing up our friend. Oh, more. This town's full of thugs. Not good. Need some help? Oh, Brian gets me in a headlock and punch in the face. You're going down, G.I. jerk. Oh, punch in the back. That looks fatal, actually. That doesn't look like... That looks like lifelong paralyzation. I'm sure he's fine. Hook. Oh, man. That is DJ's signature move, apparently. The pop is the worrying, but the pop sound effect is very worrying for a kick in the groin. Ouch. Sure have been a lot of pervs since the Fun Boy Porn Mag convention came to town. Oh no, I'm late. I hope Neil won't worry. Did you say Neil? Oh, you guys looking for Neil too. Everyone's looking for Neil. Meanwhile, back at the Circle of Fire. Oh, Neil's trying hand-to-hand uppercut. Punch, nothing works. Ha! Damn it. Gah! Oh, stabbed in the arm. Neil! I have got to think of something. Hand reaches out and grabs the sword. Die, Jaeger! Shoom! Damn! Who? Oh my god, Sergeant Brian! How? His hair changed from brown to orange. He can transform too? Who is he? Brother! Brother? He has a brother? I had no idea. Sergeant First Class Brian Jaeger. Still kind of love that entrance. Like I care. So angry. Boom. Catch the punch and oh. That's gone. That's a slaying. The demon absorbed. The flames disappear. And here's a little author note from me. Looks like I got some short hair here. Before, DJ, Sammy, Alex, and Amber could not see Jesse and Jessica and vice versa. They were on different sides of the fire, but now that the fire is gone, they can see each other. So I got a little diagram here. And I'll go into that in commentary. Brother? Sis? Hey, Jess. Hi, Jesse. So it seems they all know each other. Little Jesse and his sister moment. So what are you going to do once this is all over? Finally finished 8th grade. That's not what I mean. Now that Mom's gone, where will you live? I don't know. I tried not to think about it. Well, then it's settled. You'll stay with me. Okay? Awesome. God, I got the same creepy smile. Creepy. Meanwhile, someone's lighting up over here. Want one? No, thanks. I quit. Really? Why? No smoking on this trip. A little flashback here. No reason. And we cut to Courtney. Sister, it's me, Alex. You're going to be okay. Right? And then we got this scene here. Here you go, little bro. This is yours. Thanks. But you're much better at using it than me. I've heard you've done some pretty amazing things. I'm proud. Really? Yeah. Now I just need to get you a regulation haircut. Do it and die. Next time on Hellgate. Battle 20 Catastrophe. A demon with a strange power attacks Neil and his friends, and now none of them can fight. So it's up to 4 cats to come to the rescue and get Neil and the others back to normal. This comic's fucking wild. All right, commentary time. So we got this cover here. I remember I was actually going to originally name this comic like Brother or something like that, but I got the idea that I kind of wanted to do a fake out where it would kind of look like maybe like I was replacing everyone. So this probably doesn't make sense if you've only checked this out here, even on my website these days. But there used to be posters that would go out. I would hand them out to people who were subscribed, and there was 2 of them at this point. One for when the series started, one for the Blue Flame issue started, that basically had the same setup you see here on this cover. Neil in the middle holding up the sword with Jessica, Jesse, and Courtney and Demonic, all on a black background. So this is mimicking that lineup. So that I was trying to do a fake out here where you thought, like, who's this guy? Was he replacing Neil? That's strange. One thing the line art is so light here. It's so dim. Like I don't know, I just need to push harder down on the pencil, I guess. I don't know, it just came out very not. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Or I could mess with the levels if I knew what that even was at the time. I doubt I did. I don't think I learned levels and stuff till college. But yeah, it's very, very kind of hard to read. But yeah, this is kind of a cold open. We start. Neil's already in the middle of a fight. You know, you're not missing anything. There wasn't something in the previous issue. This is just, Neil's trapped and away from his sword. This line here that only a Jaeger can touch the sword. So that's kind of my bad that that's not been introduced yet. That's always been the idea. But if I was to rewrite Hellgate, I probably would have included a scene at the very beginning when they open the Hellgate where Jesse touches the sword and gets his hand burned. But I didn't think to have any scenes like that, so it wasn't until like right now. I mean, honestly, I could have even had Jesse run up and try to touch the sword now. I don't know why I didn't do that. Jesse should have just tried right now, and then I could have shown it that way. But instead, I just have Neil be like, "Oh yeah, Demon told me only I can touch the sword, so don't touch it. Come on, guys, don't do it." Then we cut to our new characters here. First, we have Sammy, Jesse's sister. And yeah, so all the thugs are like really perverted. No one's just trying to mug anyone for money. It's just all sexual assault. It was just like the worst thing I could think of back then as a threat. So feels weird now. Just feels like a weird plot point. And I'll get to like my explanation to it also. We get an introduction to DJ, Jessica's little brother, and Sergeant Brian Jaeger, who's based on my own older brother. I actually have a brother who was Sergeant First Class at the time. He's retired now. His name's Brian. And he's my half brother. And most of my friends don't know I have a brother because we never lived together. You know, I've seen him. I see him every few years. He lives in another state. He's much older than me. He was like, I think he was 18 when I was born. But I decided to base a character off of him. I thought it'd be fun to have another character who could wield the sword. So yeah, then we have a run to Amber, and Amber runs into another pervy racist guy, and they beat him up. And then I introduce Alex, Courtney's older brother. And then there's this line here. Sure have been a lot of pervs since the Fun Boy Porn Mag convention came to town. So, okay. Whole thing about me. So now I'm pro sex work and all that stuff. I have no issues with porn. I think legal prostitution is, if that's what you want to do, awesome. I find their lives fascinating. All that junk. That I was not always like this. I used to have this very strict, narrow view of sexuality, and it came from just not being able to deal with, horny feelings inside myself, basically, and projecting that out on the world. And so this was my little line. I was like, well, it's because there's a porn convention in town. It's bringing all the perverts and rapists into town. It's such fucking Puritan bullshit. But that's how my mind worked when I was a kid. Or I guess I was 18 at this point. And like, I'll tell you right now, it's not like I wasn't looking at porn at the time. That's your fucking secret right there. Anyone who's just like really anti-porn, they're probably still looking at it. How many times have we had these politicians who have just been like, I hate the gays, and then next thing you know, he's caught getting hand jobbed at the airport bathroom, you know? So, yeah, so that was my explanation there. And it wasn't until a year, as with anything, right? Get to know people who are on that other side, and you'll come to see them as people, right? It was through like Twitter and Tumblr and like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna follow this chick because she's in porn and there'll be hot pictures, but porn's not okay and stuff like that. You should wait till marriage, stuff like that, blah 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 blah. But then they're just posting about their life, and I just like these aren't damaged people. These aren't bad people. These are just people who are just like really open about their sexuality and are doing a job they love. So that's my little spiel about that. But yeah, so they all realize they're all looking for Neil, including this new guy. Got some in between frame messages here. I did not sleep last night. I guess I had not slept that night. And then, okay, I took a nap. Apparently I took a nap at that point. But yeah, we got this fight. Neil fighting unarmed. He doesn't have his extra strength, his extra speed. He really does not have a chance against this demon. But then that hand, like, not bad. Like, not bad at all. Look at that fucking hand. The hand grabbing is a little off, but the hand reaching out, not bad. And then we have our reveal of Brian. So again, I mentioned, and you can see on the cover, his hair does not turn gold. His eyes do not turn blue. His eyes turn yellow, and his hair turns orange. And so this was kind of pushing back against the criticism I got that Neil was just going Super Saiyan. And I've admitted like that was the original inspiration of why Neil's hair turns gold and eyes turn blue. But I wanted to differentiate it by, I got the idea that anyone who used the sword got a different color combination. And we'll see that going forward when we finally see Neil's ancestor in a comic. So Brian's hair turns orange, his eyes turn gold. I still like this. He's a little off model here. It's not how I draw him now, but I still like that. Just confident strut, declaring his full rank. And he takes out the demon. And yeah, like, obviously I regret this, where I'm just explaining where everyone was positioned with a diagram and a text bubble from me, myself. But yeah, so this is a tell, don't show. I mean, I'm kind of showing it, but obviously, the better way to do this would just to have drawn the full scene at an angle where you could see both parties with the fire in between them, instead of just doing this overhead diagram and doing everything in headshots like I always do. And of course, here's a drawing of me at the time, and it looks like I had short hair. So yeah, I remember I shaved my head bald after high school, so this is my hair still growing back from that head shaving. Because I had a ponytail in high school before I graduated. Got a little scene between Jesse and Sam about their mom passing. This I had not read before, that Jessica used to be a smoker, but Neil told her she couldn't smoke on the trip. And then Alex is just worried about his comatose sister. And then, okay, so this I don't like either. So this kind of starts something that will be brought up later, is Neil's insecurity in terms of him being the Demon Slayer, now that he realizes that his big, strong brother could be the Demon Slayer. And Brian was supposed to, like, at least for the moment, give Neil like a reassurance that like, hey, you've done some amazing things so far, don't sell yourself short. But it doesn't really come through, because Neil's like, but you're much better at using it than me. And Brian's like, I heard you've done some pretty amazing things, I'm proud. Like, that's not really, that's not worded well. It could have been like, I wouldn't say that, I only just got the thing and you've already done some pretty amazing things with it, It just would have read better that way, that he's actually reassuring Neil. And yeah. And next is issue 20. Catastrophe. All right. And that is Battle 19, a new team. Thank you for that, Redeem Kirby.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'd love to read your comments below. And make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next comic goes up. Also, check the description for a playlist of any readings you may have already missed. And if you'd like to read ahead, all of these comics are free on my website, YagerComics.com. Bye!